Alrighty, the NBA draft was last night. It wasn't actually very exciting, minus the Jimmy Butler trade. If you think about it, because it was pretty much what we expected, like the whole draft. But like last year, the 2016 one, even though like so far it sucked, like the players haven't been that good. It was really exciting. Like, who knew what the hell was gonna happen after Jaylen Brown was picked 3? I mean, Jason Tatum was also a surprise at 3. Like, the Celtics have made 2 surprise picks at 3 back-to-back years, but yeah. But today we're going to be talking about my Detroit Pistons, so make sure to drop a like button and subscribe. So I did this with Jared Davis when he got drafted by my Lions, and I'm going to do it with Luke Kennard as he's drafted by my Pistons. So, Luke Kennard, I'm okay with it. I'm not huge on it, but I'm okay with it. If you told me 24 hours ago we were getting Luke Kennard, I would be pissed. But I grew. But I've seen a lot of mock drafts where we're getting Luke Kennard, and I figured he'd probably be good. Because he's arguably the best shooter in the draft, if you think about it. Because I think he's more consistent than Monk. I like Monk better. I was praying that Monk would fall to us when the Hornets were on the clock. Thanks a lot, Hornets, for taking Malik Monk. Very, very nice of you, Hornets. I wanted Monk. I figured the Hornets were going to take Monk, and I figured we got Luke Kennard. Sure enough, Hornets took Monk. We got Kennard. Now, Kennard, I mean, let's look at a white shooter who was drafted 2 years ago around this area. Instead of the 12th pick, the 13th pick, Devin Booker. What did Devin Booker do? Well, he's put up over 20 points a game this year, and he dropped 70 in the game against the Celtics, and he still can't legally drink alcohol. So that proves he's a pretty darn good shooter and scorer. If Luke Kennard's as good as Devin Booker, I would be so happy, because Devin Booker is really good. I'll be happy if he's, like, somewhat as good as Devin Booker. I don't think he will, because I had him on my big board around 17 or 18. Personally, I would have rathered OG Anunoby or Donovan Mitchell over Kennard if, like, let's say we have the 14th pick instead of the 12th pick. The 12th pick was, like, Mitchell, 13th pick was Anunoby. Then I would have wanted Luke Kennard. But OG Anunoby and Donovan Mitchell. OG Anunoby was 10th or 10th or 11th. I think OG Anunoby was 10th or 11th, and then Donovan Mitchell was like 12th. So they were both in like the area of the Pistons where OG Anunoby fell to pick like 23, and Mitchell was the pick right after. If I was the GM and I could choose whoever I wanted, I would have chose Donovan Mitchell because OG Anunoby does have injury issues. However, I like OG Anunoby better, but OG Anunoby has injury issues. Now, Mitchell and Anunoby are worse shooters than Luke Kennard. That's obvious. Well, I don't think that's obvious, but like it's true. But they have much more upside defensively than Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard does not really have a wingspan. What is it, like 6'5"? Yeah. Mitchell and Anunoby, they're very good defenders, and they're solid shooters. Like they're not atrocious. We need someone who can shoot the ball. But if I can get a two-way player who may not be as good at shooting, but is a good defender, I would rather that. We have KCP at shooting guard. He's a two-way player. Good 3-and-D player, but he's going to get a lot of money in the offseason, which is why Pistons took a shooter, which I don't blame him because I have no clue for bringing KCP back. He's going to want a lot of money. Personally, I'd like to bring KCP back. I really like KCP, but he's going to want a lot of money, and if he asks for too much money, I would not want to match it. Like, if he's always asking for a max contract, no. Goodbye, buddy. Good luck in Brooklyn or wherever you go. I don't know why he'd want to go to Brooklyn. I mean, then again, Anthony Bennett went to Brooklyn, the GOAT. So, I mean, well, then again, Brooklyn cut Anthony Bennett, and when Brooklyn cuts you, that's a problem. But Anthony Bennett is actually a really good player. He is much better than that Darko guy. Yeah, I don't like Darko more than LeBron James and Kevin Durant and Tom Brady. If you watch my videos, you know I hate LeBron, you know I hate KD, you know I hate Tom Brady, especially Tom Brady. He deflates his own balls. I don't get that. But anyway. So the Luke Kennard, I give it a B+. I think it's a pretty good pick. As I said, I don't think it was the best pick. Donovan Mitchell went 13th to the Nuggets, but the Nuggets are idiots and just gave them to the Jazz pretty much for free. For a late-round pick on Trey Lyles, which the Nuggets are complete idiots. The Nuggets did terrible. The Nuggets did terrible today. Or tonight. Or last night, I should say. The Nuggets, if they want Chris Paul, that was embarrassing. Because they do want Chris Paul. And honestly, the Nuggets are underrated. The Nuggets have a bright future, but this night didn't help them. But as I said, if I was the GM, I would have taken Donovan Mitchell because I feel like Mitchell is a better player and has more upside. Mitchell's more athletic. Anunoby's more athletic too than Luke Kennard. They're both better defenders. Luke Kennard's the better shooter. However, they're both solid shooters. Now, OG Anunoby does have injury issues, which is why I would have chosen Donovan Mitchell. Both Mitchell, Anunoby, and Luke Kennard are all sophomores. I think they're all sophomores. I know Kennard is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I think Donovan Mitchell's a sophomore. If not, he's a junior. But I'm 95% sure Donovan Mitchell's a sophomore, and I'm 95% sure OG Anunoby's a sophomore. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to drop the like button and subscribe if you're new. Today I'm also going to be doing the Jimmy Butler trade grades as well as grades for the whole draft, which I don't know if that'll be uploaded today or tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And yeah, peace out.